Y'all, come on in, come on in. What is wrong with my thing, y'all? Okay, we experiencing some stuff. Y'all, wait a minute. Come on in, my kings and queens. Y'all, come on in. What's going on here? Okay. There we go. All right, y'all. Come on in, everybody. Come on in, my kings and queens, my gorgeous royal angels, my beautiful butterflies. I'm sorry I was running a little late, but I had to tend to my little lady. Y'all know I have to see about her first. Okay, y'all already know what to do. Hit that like button, that share button for me, please, and keep that stream rolling. And for those that don't know, y'all can send them stars over here on my Facebook channel if you like, or you can send cash, or you can do whatever you want over here. Y'all already know. I got them badges and all that other good stuff. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Beverly. Hey, little kitty. Hey, if you flip, you'll flop. Hey, Willie. Hey, good times, Lizette, Tracy, Kimberly. We up in here, baby. Try me now. Y'all come on up in here with me, baby. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. Is everybody enjoying their new year, baby? Honey, we've been starting this thing out with a bang, baby, up in here. Let's turn this thing on up for 2023. That way, that part, and definitely what y'all in that order. Y'all come on in, baby. The counselor is in tonight. It's Sunday. The counselor is in, baby. Hey, Sharita Boo, I see you, baby. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all didn't catch Sharita's live today, try me now on YouTube. Baby, y'all missed the sermon. Baby, it was good. She was over there telling the truth. And I see this thing over here. Now I'm going to tell y'all Facebook. If it act up, only thing I know how to tell y'all, because it's trying to do some strange things for a little piece of change, is to come on over here to the YouTube channel, because this was about to go down here, okay? We starting this thing off right. We kicking off 2023 with the truth, okay? That way, that part and in that order, we're gonna step on a few toes. All of them are purple invited to, because see, y'all wait till is over to come and make comments in the comment section. So my live is over. My live is open. I mean, it's open. And I will put the link. If you want to come in, you got a question. I'm on Streamlord. Wait, hold up, baby. Let me show you. You know, don't play with me. You tell me about the thing. Y'all, hold on. There we go, right there. There it is. Let me see. Let me see how to pin this here. Y'all still learning some stuff. Well, it ain't letting me pin it, but that's okay. We're going to keep it moving right along. I'll figure it out another day. Hey, Layla, how you doing, baby? How you doing? Y'all keep my stream going up over here for me, please, and hit that like and the share button if you already have it. Happy 2023 for everybody. Woo, let me take a breath now, because that little girl had me busy. I got tired real quick. I had to see about her. I said, look, honey, grandma got to go make her money. She got to go talk to the masses. But yeah, let me tell y'all something. And also, my Facebook family, I would love for y'all to please go like, share, and follow Raising the Washingtons. There's going to be a whole lot of wonderful content on that page. You're going to have her boys on there, honey, the whole family. They'll be walking the farm and all that stuff, and horseback riding and things of that nature. You're going to see the boys playing that ball and what they do. And it's going to be really great. So y'all make sure y'all follow, like, share, Raising the Washingtons, okay? And then you can go to her YouTube channel, which is Try Me Now. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I was over there with honey, everything that girl said wasn't them but the truth. I was looking for the collection plate, y'all. I had to find it. I had to collection because honey, she was telling nothing but the truth, the whole truth. Ooh, yeah. Hey, Miss Darlene, how you doing? If I miss y'all name, say something to me again, and baby, I'm gonna tell you just how much I love y'all. Let's get right on into it, because we ain't gonna take up the whole night, because we got other people lined up. You know, over here we support everybody. Give everybody a chance to do what they need to do. Y'all, last year was rough. The year before that was even rougher, okay? And I was sitting back and I was thinking about some things. We just chatting. And I got with my screen and with my hearts and my love and my thumbs up. Y'all, come on now. Come on, my kings and queens. Y'all be acting up. Come on, where my love at? Don't, there you go. Don't be doing that. We got company. We got company. Come on. There we go. So the truth has to be told and not sugarcoated. It has to be told. And a lot of times we've been well, I'm gonna say me, I sugarcoat stuff sometimes. I try to stay out of stuff, but it is what it is. You gotta just tell the truth and keep on. I gotta live by what I tell y'all to do. And I be talking to my family members. I said, see, sometimes people don't understand what you're saying if you're trying to say it in a certain way. Sometimes you gotta be blunt with what you got to say. You can't be sugarfooting around it and all that kind of stuff. You just gotta go on say what you say, gotta say it. Bump trying to got some business. Okay? Child, that life was so good. Baby, I was one of the deacons. Woo, honey. And like she said, when she was preaching today, she really was over there preaching today, and it wasn't nothing but the truth. You ain't got to always be talking, you ain't got to be in front of a podium to be preaching. The truth, that's preaching. When you telling the truth, when you speaking some real facts. And I've been noticing a whole lot of things. Hey, Peach, blunt and direct is the only way to be. Good times, you are absolutely right. Because people gonna already hear what they want to hear. They're gonna dissect. Hey, Candace, how you doing, baby? Happy New Year to you, too. They're going to dissect what they want out of it to fit their needs. Mm-hmm. See, a lot of times, that's what's going on. So you got to be blunt. You got to be direct so they can understand and not get it misconstrued. So the line is open for anybody that's got some questions. Come on, because I'm going to give you the correct answers. Because I don't want you out here repeating your purple bullies, because y'all are some bullies. And we all know who it is. Anytime somebody got something to say, hey, Brittany, baby, hi, I'm here for you. Anytime somebody got something to say that does not agree with what you got going on, you get y'all some buddies. Y'all be doing some real low down dirty stuff. You're doing it ain't right. It's 2023, and I hope y'all not going to start this year doing that. So let's jump right on into it. Y'all, child, I think about my son on a regular basis. He all over my house, y'all. And my granddaughter, she brings me so much peace. It helps. She helps. She helps a lot. But I'm just gonna go on and say it. Let's just get real. We real up in here. It's 2023. Ain't no need of playing. Look here. Y'all be over there asking me all of the questions, so I'm going to give y'all some answers. And I'm going to tell y'all how I feel, my point of view on things. Okay, so you won't have to assume, and you won't be around here making up lies, okay? Okay. I don't debate, but just let them have it. Okay, that way, that boy. Now, I've been bullied by the purple bullies, okay? Let me tell y'all something. When I lost my son, I didn't have time I don't know how somebody could be grieving like a child, because y'all just don't know. That's rough. The loss of a child, but you come and you still indulging in some BS on a daily basis. I don't understand it. And I'm going to say this, and this might shock a lot of y'all, but this is just me. Me and Treese, we have been friends for a very long time. We were friends. When her children, the twins, were in diapers, and she told y'all this. So I have been around Treese for many, 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 many years. KT as well. Now, if anybody got the flow to drag and to bully her, it would have been one of us who has actually been around her and that actually knows her. But you didn't catch us doing it. Because it's just wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. And even after she said the things that she said about me, I know how she is. I just lost my child. My child wasn't even in the ground 30 days. I didn't have, Everybody expected me to come back and say something or to go back and forth. I wasn't going to do that. I was grieving, and I'm still grieving. I started to, if you losing a child, if it don't make you look at situations and things differently, something is wrong with you. Something is still wrong with you. Or maybe if you're taking grief counseling or whatever, you need to find another counselor because that counselor is not helping you any. Because maybe you're still taking that anger out or your hurt or your out in another way. I don't know. But that grief counseling ain't helping because I don't even understand or see how. And yes, I'm talking about Miss Russell and I'm talking about her. And I'm not talking about her in a bad way. I'm not. I'm just being realistic. From one mother that lost a child to another mother that lost her son as well. Now somebody was saying, you got people that come on in my comments after I've done a live instead of showing up while I'm doing a live because the link is right there. You're welcome to come on and ask the question right now. Don't wait till it's over to come nothing because I'm putting you all the answers. I don't understand her grieving process, and it's not for me to understand. I can understand mine though. They tell us something. Being that you lost a child, and I don't know who that is over there with the sad face. If it's something that you don't want to hear, baby, my suggestion to you is to go to another channel. Go to somebody else's live because we're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about. This is 2023. And if you don't like me, bye-bye. How y'all doing? Keep them going up for me, baby. Keep it going up. We talking about we keep things real because it needs to be said. Now, for you to ask me, y'all Purple Bullies ask me, how can I support someone that says, whatever y'all saying. I lost a child too. But y'all don't see me. How can a person that lost their child, just like I did, in a violent way, still get on and talk about another person, another female? A lot of us might not, hey, Peach Baby, a lot of us might not even be friends with. Trees probably never will be ever again in life. But I'm going to say this, it still does not make it right for you to do her like that. It does not make it right. I at this point, it's almost like it's an obsession. Yeah, that's what I said. It's like an obsession that you can wake up and try to dissect another woman's life, her parenting skills, and what's going on with her. I'm going to tell you just like this right here. Before you can dissect anybody's life, you got to dissect your own first. How can I tell you about you? Because I'm not 100% perfect myself. How can I fix what's going on wrong in my household or what needs to be attended to? Because I don't care if you'd have cleaned up that day. It's still something that you can do in your own household. I ain't got time to be worried about my next door neighbor. I ain't got time to be trying to see what's going on in Peter's house, John's house, to see what's going on with me and mine. Because at this point now, I'm raising my granddaughter. So how do you have time to still continuously put your focus on another female and drag her? How can you do it? It's wrong. I'm going to say it. They don't want to tell you. Your folks don't want to tell you, Rosalind, that is wrong. The pot cannot call the kettle black, period. Y'all give me my hearts and my thumbs up, please. It's wrong. And as women, we got to do better. If you're trying to tell somebody, I have to straighten my crown first. Real talk. Yeah, you got to straighten your own crown up first. How can you tell somebody about their crown and yours ain't fixing? You got everything. You just a child. Come on now. You just lost a child, so you might need to figure out what's going on. What is it? You got to give them grandbabies some love and attention and, kind of direct them, your focus, your love to try to heal from that, which I don't think as a parent losing a child, you will ever get over that. I don't think you will. I know I don't feel like I will. So everything that I do, I try to plant good seeds. I try to do something positive. I ain't got time to be going back and forth with nobody and with nobody. But then here come the puppy purple bullet. It's time you speak your mind to come in. Y'all doxing people like now y'all doxing that girl, boyfriend. Come on now. Really? That show that says a lot about who y'all really are and what's going on in y'all life. Y'all some people. That's ridiculous. Let that girl be happy. That girl ain't bothering at all. I'm gonna tell you something else, and it's the real truth. And she can vouch for this. When she went and told me about Roz, who is that? Because I didn't know who it was. She said, "This mama won't leave me alone. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her." She actually went and got a lawyer for real. She did. Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you, boo. She went and got a lawyer for real. I was thinking what she was talking to. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Word of advice, because see, I know Trees. Rosalind, you really don't. You just been peeking in and picking and being a bully. It's wrong. I know her. If that girl being quiet, see, Trees play checkers. I mean, chess. She don't play checkers. She don't. And I'm not up here taking up for, but I'm just gonna be truthful with you. She play chess. She do not play checkers. And if she being quiet, and I know for a fact that she did get a lawyer, it's for a reason. You might want to stop. You might want to stop because she really did do that. And if she being quiet, you about to entangle yourself because she letting you go on and on and on and on. And she ain't saying a word. You might want to quit. Hold up, y'all. We got a guest. That's our guest.
Hey, Diamond, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing? Hey,
I just said let me come by and show you some love. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if you ain't never ever in your life got on this YouTube and spoke some truth, you have done it, and you ain't even been on live that long. You are doing it because let me tell you, I ain't saying let me tell you something like that. But what I'm gonna tell you, Diamond, is you have experienced the exact same thing. It's a different situation. But at the end of the day, losing a child is the same thing that y'all went through. I used to
yeah.
always ask myself too, looking at you and then like, trying to compare the two. How in the world this lady can get on live? Don't you know when I lost my husband in 2007, I didn't know if I was going or coming. I didn't know how I was going to make it with me and my children because he was always the sole provider. My kids was waking up seeing their father face, brushing their hair, washing their face, brushing their teeth, ironing their clothes, walking them to school, and I'm gonna tell you just a little fun thing, picking pecans with my baby girl. So I don't understand it. But I'm glad somebody that have went through the same exact thing that she has went through can get on here and tell it like it is. I've been saying to myself, I wonder why Diamond ain't never just really, I'm not telling you how to do your stuff. I just was
You
sitting
know,
back waiting.
everything
But
has
it's
its
like I
own
was wondering
time.
why Diamond have not advocated and said, lady, what are you doing? Why do you have
Yeah.
so much time and directing your grief? Your grief, you're supposed to be grieving, right? You grieving
Yeah.
toward this lady, but you need to redirect your grieveness in a different direction. All
In a
right?
different direction. Yeah, and and a lot of
Yes.
times when you're
Uh-huh.
grieving, because what I was doing at first, I was holding it in. I was not allowing myself to grieve, y'all, for a long time. For several months, I was not allowing myself to grieve. So within doing that, it started coming out another way, anger. And I might snap off at somebody and not really mean it, or it was just some other things and I said, oh my God, I got to allow myself to feel this pain and just go through it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want snapping off at nobody. But I just never could understand that. We can say a lot of things, but when you make your money, truly you have made your money off of trees because This is the only thing that you know to talk about. I ain't heard you the whole time that I've known of you. And I'm not trying to be funny, Rosalind, if you're watching, because I know you all, your purple bullies is. I remember one time I told you about your granddaughter. Y'all was making cupcakes. That was beautiful. You had the power because you had the people that really cared about you, Rosalind, for real. The following that you had was very, and these women was looking up to you, Rosalind. They really was. And
Right.
you could have used that for some good, not to be slandering and tearing down another queen, another one of us, the same color as us. You're supposed to have taken that and did something positive with that, with just that gift that you was given to reach so many people that respected you. But when you were not obedient and you said out your own mouth that God told you to, that's the way to not continue to discuss, and you did it anyway. So now here comes the repercussion behind that, because you did not stop. And now the purple bullies is attacking this girl's boyfriend. Let that girl be in peace and live her life. And keep bothering you. Let her go. You don't. Now this is the first time that y'all have actually heard me bring up Teresa's name on any of my lives. This is the first time y'all heard me even say that. And I was a friend to her for a very long time. I was never around her for no clout. I knew her when she did not have no clout. I knew her when she was trying to achieve her goal, and I would get up out my bed to help her do skits. That's how Pastor Mary and Peaches came along. Anything she needed to do to succeed in her dream, I was willing to help her. She has always been, she's done things for me. She done told y'all that too. We've been there, we was there for each other. But then there was a time, it was time for us to separate. And that's what it was. It wasn't no need for me to go back and forth with her. But for me to see that her being pulled and dragged every day, it is sickening, it's tiring. I can't even, I can't watch that lives like that. I couldn't, because it wasn't, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It's wrong. It is
Yeah, and
wrong.
and the thing about it is what got me is, I think what triggered me the most
Mhm.
is the fact that they can claim, oh, we don't want nobody to look us up or dig in our families, pictures and photos or whatever. And this man ain't done absolutely nothing to nobody on social
No.
media, right? On this side. So when they dug this man up, I'm like, okay, now what if somebody go pulling up Day Day Daddy, her daughter daddy? What if somebody go pull up Big Myron, and your other
Mhm.
baby daddy, and your other baby daddy,
Mhm.
your other ex-boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. We're gonna run it out 2023. And like they
That's
say,
true.
they don't like when it's done to them, but it's okay when they do it.
Like my mom and them always said, an even swap ain't never been no swindle. Okay? But see what's going to run up on the wrong person. So you know who that man is and who
You
he
better
know who
you
his
better
family
talk.
ties is. You might better quick for your kids might be knocking at your door and you don't even know. Leave folks alone and then get post personal information. Something that's really wrong with you when you take out the time to do some stuff like that. That's some sick people. That shows you those are some sick, wicked people that takes out the time to go investigate another person, their history, who they with, what the name of the children, the unborn child name is. That's crazy. That's some past obsessiveness, and it's weird, and it ain't. That's some crazy stuff. That
Yeah.
Babette said her subs are only with her. They were tree supporters. That's true. Or don't care for her, so it's not going to stop till something drastic happens. A lot of those people were people that Trees um blocked, and I understand why she blocked a lot of them. I can understand. And we might say a lot of things, but Trees ain't all the way that crazy. She got plenty of sense. It's a reason, you know. And I'm not just sitting up here taking up for her, but I'm just keeping it 100. I'm being real. It's right and wrong is wrong. As do Rosalind. Really, for real, woman to woman, mother to mother. Do something different. When you that energy to something positive and something beautiful, watch how your life change for you. I promise you it's going to change for you. Your health will change. Your way of thinking will change. Your spirit will change. And some of them people that you got over there that's helping keeping you going with that foolishness, because they're going to be the very ones. Because I just don't believe that you that type of person in my heart. I really, really don't. I just want to think that maybe you just really grieving and just, and because I know what that's got to be like, because I lost my son too, and it can be real crazy. Sometimes people don't, and we do all kind of different emotions. So I just don't want to believe that you got to be that type of person to be evil, have that kind of evil in you. I don't want to think that. So just pray about it and let God lead you, but do something different. Focus on something different. Let 2023 be something different. Leave that girl alone. She ain't even thinking about you. That girl living her best life. Get them evil people that you got following you, because they don't mean you no good. They trying to bring your butt down. They don't mean you no good. Because if they did, they would have been trying to make you have a truce with Sharia, whether y'all was friends or not. They would not have kept on feeding you doggone bones and bringing all that chaos and confusion to you, especially knowing that you are in your grieving phase. They, a person that care about you, they want the best for you. They wouldn't have been doing it. They would not be going back and harassing people that's got a different opinion and not agreeing with the bull crap and not agreeing or going along with what you saying about trees and anybody else. They wouldn't be bullying nobody. That ain't right. So you might want to take a look at that and change it all around. Change around. Because at the end of the day, what you talking about that girl and dragging that girl like that on a daily basis, you ain't no better than her. You ain't no better than her. So you might want to take a good look at yourself. You are not no better than her. Who are you to try to talk about her parenting and who she is? That's between her and God. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all tell me. If I'm wrong, y'all can tell me, and I'll say, you know what, okay, I'm going to listen and I'm going to think about it. Tell me if I'm wrong. My Facebook people too. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all can talk to me. This was the panelists of hit the button and I'll bring you on. Now don't come wait until later to ask these questions. Ask right now. Hopefully I'll hold your peace. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. Good Time says grief can make people do some terrible things. However, there is help for that. It will work if she stops suppressing her emotions and find effective coping skills. Good Times, I truly agree with you, because I was suppressing what I was feeling. I was suppressing it, y'all, and that was not good for me, and it was not healthy for me. It was not. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I was not in a good place. And you have to reach out. She's supposed to have people over there, y'all, like how y'all do me. When I'm having a real bad day, sometimes I force myself to come on. Y'all come and give me all that love and that motivation that I need. Y'all don't be, now every now and then y'all might bring me somebody say something, but other, we be having a good time. Good Times is a counselor. Well, Good Times, I'm gonna keep you on my speed dial. Sometimes I be needing to talk, honey. And that's the truth. And that's what we have to do. So apparently that grief counseling is not working, and you need to find another grief counselor. Because you should have came back doing something. That kind of drastic event came back a whole nother way. Y'all saw how I came, and I could be, y'all, I got a side of me that I'm telling you, I would have went in, baby. But I didn't. I lost my child. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I lost something that I can never get. It's so precious to me. Oh my goodness. And when I tell y'all just the thought of I'll never see my baby again, it hurts so bad. I can actually feel a pain in my soul. So I don't understand it. So y'all stop asking me, well, you lost a child to y'all, because a lot of y'all, they evil. They wanted to bring my son up in the conversation. I said, look, I ain't never brought y'all children. Excuse me. I ain't never brought y'all children up. I never brought anybody's deceased loved ones up. Leave my child out of it. He ain't got nothing to do with this. Stop bringing his name up. I'm grieving mine, but I'm doing it in the right way. I want something to, I want to leave a legacy behind that is going to always represent my son. I want something that's going to stand for that his name forever live on, like what we're doing now. We support each other. You know, well, I can start a show for women, battered women. I want that's what you gotta. She got enough backing to do something that was gonna make a difference, to put something to start in honor of her own son, to keep his name alive in a positive way. His name should not have to have been drugged through social media streets because his mother did not want to take the time to grieve properly. Instead, come back and on the same thing she was on before she lost her child. Something's not right. Sharita, you got anything you want to say, baby?
No, I'm just up here listening. I say, oh, I'm taking everything in. But I want to say this to everybody. I do. I'm sorry. To the my aunties and cousins that's in the chat. We sending prayers and love your way, just like we send them to Diamond. Because what you just said, Diamond, you are not joking. You are not lying. Because I just saw 3 or 4 names that just said in your chat. One lady said, I lost my son 8 years ago. I lost a child 8 years ago. One said 2 years ago, and so forth. So I'm saying this to say, you are right. It could have been something that she could have came back with and helped somebody. She has a platform. She has people that's in
Yes.
her chat that went through almost the same thing that she went through, whether it was just losing a child. It didn't even have to be to gun violence. It could have just been the thought of just losing a child that could have helped somebody else. That's it. But this is what I don't understand. You got those same mothers that are over there patting her on the back and not, you know what I'm saying? And not pulling her coattail and say, hey, I was going through something today. Can we just try to change it up? I need to get this out. Let me jump on your panel and maybe let me tell my story. Cause it might help whoever that was they say they lost a child. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It might help. I was
But
looking for the name. Auntie Lizette.
a lot of
You know
them
what I'm
that
saying?
have lost
It might
children.
help somebody. So I don't understand. Like I just don't get it. I have never experienced losing a child. Lord forbid, I
You
want to
don't
go
want
before
to.
mine. But guess what?
The
We don't know
pain,
how ever God may call them on. Right?
you don't know.
So with that
The
being
pain
said,
of losing, the pain of losing a child
ugh,
is the most unfathomable
and I
pain
couldn't
you
even
can
imagine,
ever
Doc.
experience in your life. That's why, sometimes when people be sending for me, most of the time I ignore. Sometimes I might go there, but y'all don't catch me doing it on a regular. Y'all excuse me. And when I do it, I say what I gotta say, and I move on, and I jump back to where I'm supposed to be because ain't nobody gonna get me off focus. And my main purpose for not responding to trees back then, let me tell y'all why. Was what I was building for my son and how a lot of people found me was because they saw me at my son's home going, and they was looking at my strength, and they was watching me, and that made them feel that. In the words they say, Diamond, you came live every day uplifting us when you needed to be uplifted and motivated. You had just lost your child. But that was my way of coping with my pain. I was not ready to face the fact that my son was actually gone. I'm still not ready to face that fact, but it is a factor, and I tell y'all, it hurts like hell. Okay, it does. So I was not gonna let what Trees was doing put what's the word I'm looking for? I was not gonna let her take away from the beauty of helping others or people seeing me being transparent about losing my child, what that was for. I was building something, and my son's name is gonna stand for something because I'm not through. My son, you're not gonna have it connected to no bull crap and no mess. You're not gonna do that. My son will be honored in the correct way, and that brings peace to me. So that's how come I couldn't understand why she's doing what she's doing. I still don't understand. And I hope she is watching this. Okay. Tanika says Miss Rosa needs to get on her knees and repent to God and repent for hurting others. Her people hurt others. She needs a partner. I am here. I would help her take accountability. Exactly. Because y'all, I remember me and my son's father. We went back home and we went to go to the cemetery, our baby. And that was rough for us both. And I snapped out on him, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I was so mad. I was so hurt. I was angry. But it wasn't at him. But it came off that way. And I sit there and I had to think about it, and I told him, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. And that's when I said, I got to allow myself to grieve. He don't even know how to allow himself to grieve because he's really going through it, y'all. So I said, I'm doing more damage holding it in. I gotta let it out. Gotta let it out.
Wow.
You ain't got time to be talking about what somebody made. They take care of them and they parents and skills and all of that, and just being negative, because negative brings negative. Negative energy brings more negative energy to you. And that's what your life gonna be filled. And when you got that negative energy in your life, it's draining. It will literally drain you. It will make you sick. It will make your body sick. Make your spirit sick. Your soul sick, your heart sick. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Go ahead, Sharita.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna fall back down in the chat. It's just a lot of people in your chat right now. Like Doughboy, then you got Auntie Michelle Vaughn. And so many people was just expressing how they lost a child. Michelle said she came
Mm-hmm.
home one day from work and found her child deceased. Like, what?
Mm.
So like that's my thing. Even
Yeah.
with you, Diamond, you have so people have so much that they can bring to these platforms and to give women voices. Like your platform, yes, it's Sip Sage and Manifest with Diamond Stone. But when you have supporters that help your channel grow, we have to allow
Yes.
them a voice. Those that don't have
Yes.
pages, if they want to say, "Hey, Diamond, I need to get on your page today. I've been holding this in for 8 years, 2 years, however long. I don't care if it's been over 10 years. Today, I feel like I want to scream and get it out. I need to talk to somebody. I
Mm-hmm.
need to tell somebody in the audience." How to deal with certain things when they don't know the way to turn on. So,
That's
that's why I
true.
tell the people that support my channel and our channels, these panels or channels are made for everybody that really,
That's
really
what it's
truly
made for.
support us. Y'all have a voice just like we have a voice. And just like right now, I see so many people in the chat throwing up prayer hands, roses, letting them know that we love them, we're here. And that's my thing.
Yes.
Actions speak louder than words. So, Auntie Michelle, even Doughboy, anytime y'all feel like y'all need to jump on the panel and say, you know what, Rita, today, if you don't mind if I get up there, I need to tell the testimony. I want to talk about this. Diamond, when you going to go live, I need to talk about
Yeah.
this. These are what these channels should be used for.
Exactly. And then Grieving Sunday. Now that I know how to use this StreamYard, that's what Grieving Sunday is for. So you can come on and express your fondest memories of your loved one. It don't have to be your son. It can be. It could have been like I would talk about different people that I have lost that are now my angels. That's what those when I was doing that. It would get me through the week of therapy, and everybody was enjoying it because it was like therapy. And for the person that said they came home, and my mom was the same way. Me and my brother, we were inseparable. My brother was my best friend. When I lost my brother, that was, oh my gosh, y'all. I thought losing my dad, but my brother, that was another kind of different hurt. And my mom came home to give my brother, fixes my brother his lunch. And he was supposed to start therapy. He was in a wheelchair. He had been in an accident, a car accident. And my mom found my brother unresponsive. And the paramedics was called and everything, but they couldn't get my brother to, they couldn't get him back. And we had been talking and we was talking at night. And I was like, boy, you're tripping. I'm not going to be on this phone with you. Call me back because, and I tried to call him the next day and I couldn't get it. And so my mama called me. I was like, what's wrong? I woke up that morning talking about him. I was like, what's wrong with his phone? She said, oh, something wrong with his phone. And I said, I've been trying to call him. So my mom get to the house. She said, well, I'm on my way there. I got to go take you fix some lunch. And my brother was gone. But my brother was telling me prior to that, so I got something else to tell you. I knew my brother was prepared. And he said, I'm going up north. And I said, what you mean? You're going too far away from me. My brother was indeed my best friend. We went through a lot. And like I said, I got a lot of things coming this year, which I will be doing, like y'all, really letting y'all in on my life, my personal, just being very, very transparent on some things that I experienced, some things me and my brother experienced. When I tell y'all, we was like two peas in a pod. You could tell we could have a whole conversation in a room full of people. But when nobody understands the conversation me and him was having, because we talked in code to each other. We would talk in the way we talked, it was just crazy, but we would have a whole conversation. We talked every day, and we would always have something inspirational, motivational, spiritual to talk about. And my brother's last days, he was just talking about how awesome God was and a lot of things that he didn't understand. He see now and the miracles that he had just been seeing, and I was so glad that he was able to experience that. So, and I feel like God gave him a little more time to come make things right with people. He didn't just take him in that car accident. He came, he allowed him to stay a little longer to fix some broken relationships, to get the answers that he needed. And that's what we have to do, because we don't never know when it's going to be the last day, the last hour. So we have to hold ourselves accountable and make sure that we're putting out good seeds. We're putting out the right kind of energy. We're doing the right things, especially when God has positioned you in a place as a leader. And that's what these influences are. We are being placed in a position as leaders, but we're supposed to lead correctly, because we have so many people that listen to us, that respect us. But by the same token, we have to show y'all respect too and give you the right answers, do the right things. No, we're not perfect. Yes, we will make mistakes, but it's what we do from our heart that really, really matters. Like a lot of us wants to, a lot of times we do things that we don't even put on social media. A lot of times we add me in before. Oh, I didn't see you, cousin. Y'all, wait a minute. Did you get the thing, baby? Wait a minute, y'all. My cousin want to come on too. Hold up. I love you. My cousin, that's another one. She got a huge heart. There you go. Y'all, wait a minute. Hey, my beautiful cousin. I'm on both platforms talking with you. Turn your phone. Why I can't hear you? Wait a minute, y'all. This is my cousin. There she goes. Come on here and join in. We was just different things and what's been going on. I'm gonna drop down, but I love you. I love you more, Sharita. Thank you so much for joining us. If anybody else want to come on, please, the link is on there. Hit that link and I'll bring you on. You can say what you want to say. We was talking about just different things, and I was telling even though and Teresa no longer friends, it still does not make it right for another woman to continue to keep bullying a person and just doing that. We got to do different things in our life. And especially as us being influencers, we'll be put in position to lead, and we have to lead correctly and do the right things. You know what I'm saying? Like you do a lot too. You done lost two in 1 month. Um, that's my cousin, and been spilling Nesbitt. So y'all make sure y'all check out. She been over there working. I'm so proud of her, y'all. Y'all just don't know how proud of her I am. It's like, oh, look at her. She come out the nest and look at her. She flying now. She's an eagle now, baby. She flying now. And you already know I've been busy. I've been busy. And you know, my God for the blessings. Yes. You know, a lot of times we can't see where it's going, and this platform can be very big. And this is my first time really collabing with other influencers outside of my family. And that's something that I needed. You definitely need it, because a lot of times y'all don't know what people go through. Sometimes depression is real. Just because when we come on here, we're smiling and we might show y'all the good side, but behind closed doors, we go through different things, and you don't know what people are going through. So you should be an inspiration. You should be a light. And like Miss Beth, networking, empowering, teaching, learning. I don't have time, but my life is too short. That's right. You know, and if we can't be together, then we can't be together. That's it. And it's just as simple as that. Do something like I got a person I'm on YouTube, Miss Beth. She says that her great nephew took his life December 8th, and they just found out on the 26th. The dad never told them. And some women, wait a minute, y'all. Let me grab it. You know, my cousin says that she can relate. And she says she's sending prayers to you. And you know, I thought about that, and when you texted me last night, and I was just getting in bed, I was just so exhausted. I had slept through the new year. I felt like I was at the right time, at the right place. The right place at the right time. You know what I mean? And it was like going into the new year. I had so many people. You know, like I said before on one of my posts, that you know, this is a season where the devil tries to come and separate family and cause division. And I had felt all along, you know, things are happening. Even though I lost those people, God sent me new people. They can never replace the old people, but He sent me people to keep me uplifted, to keep me encouraged, to keep pushing me. And that you gotta look forward to, cuz. That's exactly. I told you, like I said, you know, I'm so proud of her and everything that she's doing, and because she's been through a lot, but she deserves it. I said, that's all right, just do it. I said, everything you touch, turn to gold. You know. But it happened because time, yeah. And that makes me feel good. Yeah, because it be plenty of times, y'all. I'd have called my cousin and she would be down. Yeah. You find your peace in your happy place. Just know that it was all destined. It was all destined. Just trust the process. Oh, baby. Oh. Without work, stay now. Oh. You gotta put in the work. Oh, baby. I was looking at babies coming in. I'm so sorry, baby. Y'all put some hearts to look at baby. I got a what, girl? I'm coming to get you. You've been busy, and I can let you rest up. I'll see you tomorrow. Good, don't be playing with me. Girl, I get special rules. Y'all hear that man and she, girl, we will fight, okay? We will. Cause I'm already gonna beat your sister cousins up. Show me, show me. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for joining me. And baby, we're definitely gonna be keeping you up in our prayers. Y'all please put y'all lift that prayers and everybody else that might be going through something, and that's here for it. And we're gonna be coming back. I'll be having panels where you can come on. We're gonna have question and answer night. We're gonna be doing so many different things. Anything that you think will help, let me know. Anything you want to talk about, let me know. That's what we're here for, to be of service. Because without y'all, there would be no us. So thank y'all so much for joining me. I love y'all. God, Mr. Simple for testimony. She was a very humble woman. Thank you, Judy. But I love y'all. Good night.